First, soak the gun in water, then roll it around in sand, aim and fire. The guns being tested either jammed or couldn't eject the shell casings. In this gun evaluation, only one gun passed the test. That gun was the AK-47. The designer of this gun was an ordinary soldier, named Kalashnikov. He was originally a tank soldier, but was accidentally injured in battle. When he woke up again, he was on a truck. They were on their way back. Kala carefully inspected the gun. He took it apart and found that water had entered the gun body. The internal spring was frozen. When the weather got cold, it would jam. This type of gun would only kill more soldiers on the battlefield. After treatment, Kala's injuries were basically healed. The doctor told him to go home to recover, so he boarded the train back home. The entire carriage was filled with wounded soldiers. Through conversations with the veterans, he learned that they had all encountered firearm issues on the battlefield. He then pulled out a firearm design diagram and told the veterans about his dream of designing an automatic rifle. The veteran who had lost both arms was thrilled upon seeing it and encouraged Kala to persevere in his dream, as it could reduce casualties on the battlefield. Inspired, Kala decisively jumped off the train. He was determined to make the gun he had designed. Kala went to the maintenance station where he had worked and told the station master about his idea. He wanted to make a gun so that there would be fewer casualties among the soldiers and the war would end sooner. But after listening to him, the station master told him to get out. Kala was very discouraged after being rejected. Just as he was about to give up, he suddenly heard a few soldiers chatting nearby. A general was coming to inspect the work that day. Upon hearing this, Kala immediately ran to the train and told the general about his idea to build a gun. In the end, after his passionate plea, Kala successfully obtained a letter of introduction. The station master had no choice but to arrange a workshop for Kala. Thus, Kala began his journey to build a gun. He sketched out a rough model of the gun by hand, but with his injured arm, Kala couldn't operate the machines. He approached the station master again, hoping to get a few workers, but the station master refused outright. However, the workers volunteered to help Kala. The workers worked day and night, and everything went according to plan. Finally, the world's first AK was born. No one could have imagined that this rifle would become the king of guns. Next, it was time to test the gun's performance. He then raised the rifle and fired a single shot, and the bullet easily pierced the iron barrel. The workers flipped the bucket over to retrieve the bullet. The bullet had been evenly impacted. Seeing this result, Kala was filled with confidence. He excitedly requested to see the political commissar, but the guards, seeing him with the firearm, detained him. The guards handed the gun to the major. The major, curious about the handcrafted firearm, took it to the firing range for testing. But the test results startled the major. Not only was the rifle easy to use, but its accuracy was also exceptionally high. The major immediately released Kala. The major told this firearm's genius that to achieve mass production, he must participate in a weapons design competition. Only guns that pass military testing can be produced.